My entire Playmat collection. Let's get into it. All right, I'm excited for this one today. We got something a little different. We got something a little fresh, and we're going to get right into it. But I'll tell you what, before we do that, we got to warm up with some packs of Shimmering Skies because we are getting down to it. I think at time of recording, we're probably just outside of a week of Azure at Sea about to hit us, and I wouldn't mind pulling an Enchanted before that. So we're gonna get loose with some packs here. And I'll tell you what, I'm super excited to show you all my Playmats today. And just as a call out, like this was an episode that was actually suggested to me. I think a while back I put in the comments, I was like, hey, let me know. Ooh, Finders Keepers Hollow, I like that. Or Cold Foil, I like that. Someone put in the comments like that they'd like to see like, you know, the Playmat collection, and I was like, man, that's a sweet idea. Let's make that happen. So just so you all know, like I do. Look, I'm backlogged with a bunch of stuff that I want to be able to do for y'all, like videos and stuff like that. But just know I do take your ideas into account, like, hey, you should do this, you should do that, where it's like, you know, this video today, this wasn't even my idea. This was one of you, and I appreciate you for that. Shout out you know who you are. But now I got to focus on these cards, because if I pull some fire, I want to look down and I want to see it. Tug of War, ooh, into Sugar Rush Speedway, as I just hit the mic right there, of course. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got a Vanellope pack. I'm all about that. Oh, I can already tell. I can already tell that's going to be a sticky pack. But yeah, super excited to just kind of hang out, catch a vibe, show you all the Playmats, and kind of ones also that I want to collect too, because I am still missing a couple key ones that I want to actually want to add to the collection. It's going to get harder and harder to do that as time goes on. I mean, I'm sure y'all probably know. Ooh, mini. I'm sure y'all probably know, like, these Playmats, man, like they're expensive. Like, and I mean, like, just the retail mats, and some of them are fine. Like, some of them are like $30 to $50, which still is way over retail. I want to say retail is kind of going for like what, like $20, $25 at your LGS. Someone let me know in the comments if I'm off base on that or not. But man, yeah, like some of these mats have gotten upwards of like $100, and so it's especially like the further back you go, I feel like that they really are getting tough to find. There's just not that many. Shield, nice. There's just not that many listings for them right now, so it's really difficult. Like, and obviously, like, people understand what they have too with the mats, right? So like they know that there's not as many out there. They haven't been printed, or I guess I should say manufactured, not printed, but they know that they're not out there. Like, I mean, these people, they're not dumb on the secondary market. They know what they're doing, and I mean, you get some that like they try to give you a pretty good deal, but what else I found that you kind of get quite a bit is you get them like in like not bulk, but like as a package deal, as like a set. So like in one of the sets, like you like, hey, I'll give you both mats for this price, and it's like you divide by 2, and you're kind of like, man, that's like super expensive. But it's like, yeah, but you're getting both, and you just get them in one swing, and it's hard to get your hands on them. And I don't know. Hey, look, I'm happy that we've got what we've got, and I'm happy to show them to y'all today. And that is our warm-up set. So let's get in to a couple of these mats. I think I'm just gonna probably kind of show them to y'all and just kind of tell some stories about like fond memories or how I acquired them or whatever. But we will start off with not only this mat right here, which is obviously the mat that y'all kind of see me use for all my videos. I love that mat, but I also have another mat of it as well. And this is going to be the part right here. I can already tell, like, see, look what's going on right here. I can already tell that I didn't think this through with the pack cam, and I can already tell it's going to be so difficult for me to like show off these mats, but that's okay. I'm sure my wife will, as she's doing it, you know, she's editing, she'll probably be like, hey, you should have done it like this. And it's like, I know, but I didn't think of that on the fly as I was doing the video. So we're just gonna have to work with it. So I think I'm gonna do a little angle like each way here. But yeah, I've got two of the Bell mats. I love this mat. I mean, I don't know. I know that the two new mats that are coming out, the Elsa and the Donald Duck, I'll probably use them like when we open. I mean, obviously we're gonna open Azure together next weekend, something like that. Probably in the Sunday slot. But no, I mean, I love this Bell playmat. I mean, I just think it's really cool art, and just kind of love using it. So that is definitely probably my favorite mat right now, just to use, just to hang out, just to look at it. And then obviously also we have the Madrigal mats. I'm gonna go like this. We have not one, we have not two, but we have 3 Madrigal mats. This is actually funny. I got these. It was supposed to only be 1 mat, and I forget what happened at my LGS. I think somebody had like a couple of extra ones or something, and they sold them to me for a pretty good price, and like an actual like a market value price, which is pretty cool, because you know, when you have those LGSs out there that actually will give them to you for like fair market value. At this point with the mats, that almost feels like it's a good deal. Like it almost feels like a steal. Like if you're getting a mat in the 20s, like that's really, really, really good. So when I saw them, I was like, hey, I've got to get them. I've got to pick them up. So was super happy about that. I have one of them opened, and as I'm putting these down right now, I actually don't know which one. I don't know which one that is, but one of them's opened, and the other 2 I'll probably just keep sealed like forever. I could probably end up seeing myself selling one of them, something like that, because obviously like I want to get to a point where I have every mat, like one of them that I can open, I can use, I can actually like put it to good use, but then I want to keep one sealed. I don't know what I'm going to do. I almost want to like create some sort of like piece of like a show piece or something of all the mats. Like, you know, I just think that would look kind of cool. But until that time, I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. So anyway, moving on to, I'm guessing I think I'm just going in reverse here. I think I'm just going into Ursula's Return now. And so we have 2 of the Rapunzel mats. It was the same exact thing. For this though, I do have one open and one sealed. I think I've used this mat with the new studio setup before. I'm pretty sure I've done that with these 2 mats. I feel like I used it as we were flashing a giveaway or something like that. But anyway, like I know I used the mat for something. I'll tell you what mat I haven't used in the new studio setup is its counterpart here, this giant Tink Playmat. I know I'm pretty sure the last time I used the giant Tink mat, I am pretty sure it was when we were first opening up Ursula's Return. That feels like forever ago. That, like, with all the content we've been making lately, like that feels like a minute ago. But I mean, at the same time, it's only a few months ago. But I remember with the Tink Playmat, I opened up a Diablo. I pulled a Diablo cold foil. That was like, you know, as we know, like with the booster boxes and stuff like that, you know, you're either probably going to get an enchanted or you're going to get a cold foil, a cold foil legendary. Sometimes you get both, but especially with Ursula's Return, I kind of felt like it was probably one or the other. So when I saw the cold foil Diablo in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, like, okay, it's okay. Like it's a cool card. Little did we know that card was going to be like just meta defining, like for the Ursula slot. And so like, I look back in that moment, like I've gone back and watched that video and been like, that's so cool that like we were able to pull that. Cause I also I'm pretty sure I got a Diablo legendary cold foil and then also a regular legendary. Like that was kind of it was like a Diablo box. Which, looking back on it, man, like that's really cool. And so like, when we open up Shimmering Skies together, I'll probably like, I'm gonna really try to appreciate, especially in the beginning, the legendaries, because you just don't know, right? Like, who would have thought? Like, probably some smarter people out there than me who have deck tested and stuff like that. But like who would have thought, like, Clarabelle, Naveen, like, I'm sure people out there are probably like, yeah, I knew that, but it's like, I didn't. So for me, it's kind of like every time I see a legendary, it's like, that's really cool. Let's appreciate this, because, you know, you just never know, like, kind of what cards are going to be, you know, just more valuable than others. And it's just fun. So anyway, the Ursula's Return mats had good vibes. Good vibes for sure. Okay, moving on to the next 2 mats. I just have one of each for this set. So for the Inklands, we have, of course, the Heart of Tafiti, or I guess it's just Tafiti. We've got Tafiti with Moana, and then also we've got the Astronaut Stitch. And I'm gonna go close up in here for you here. I'm gonna try and show you from right here. If you notice right here, you'll see that it's all busted up. I got super excited as I was opening up the Stitch because I wanted to use it for a video. I wanted to see it. And if y'all have playmats, you know what I'm talking about. You need to kind of dig in the back of the like at the top of the box. It is very rippable. It is very, very, very rippable. Or maybe I'm just like opening up like I'm opening them up Godzilla style or something like that. But like they are very, like, you can destroy the box, and like these are not boxes you want to destroy. So when I did that, like, I was super excited. I opened it up and I looked at the box. I was like, oh, tough scene, really tough scene. You don't like to see it. But I was super excited for that mat. I just thought that mat was so sweet. So I'm probably gonna need to get another sealed box of this one, because yeah, she's in rough shape for sure. But it at least we have one. I mean, that's what's important. Like, at least I have one that we can like open up packs up, with and stuff like that. Like, typically I'll take one of my mats and we'll just go in the kitchen and we'll just open them up on like a mat, and I'll choose a different mat every single time and stuff like that. So like I still have it for its actual use, but every time I see that box, it's just cringeworthy. So anyway, that's the funny story on that one. Another funny story here as we get into the rise of the Floodborn mats is we've got Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard, which is just such a sick mat. I mean, I love this mat. Honestly, I should probably use this mat more. I don't know. You can call it laziness. You can call it me loving the Belle artwork. I don't know. This is just the go-to. The Belle is just the go-to mat. But I love the Winnie the Pooh mat. It is just incredible art. And then also we've got the Beast here. I forget the name of this card, of this specific Beast variant, but interesting thing about this Beast, I've only got one of them, and I'm pretty sure I've never opened it. It's kind of hard to tell because they're not sealed, right? Like they're at least the ones I've bought aren't, that I've got from like my LGS and on secondary markets. I mean, I don't know if like some of them have come with tape before, but I don't think mine do. But the Beast mat, like, I want to use it, but at the same time, it's like, it's the only one I have and it's sealed, and it's kind of like, like maybe I should wait until I get another one. But these mats, they're just getting so expensive. So I don't know that I'll open it. But yeah, at some point I should probably use the Winnie the Pooh again. I should probably consider doing that. I'm gonna start putting these boxes over here. And then finally, getting into the first chapter, we have, as you know, y'all have seen this on the channel before, the Maleficent playmat. This is a special mat. I mean, for a lot of reasons. First mat I ever owned. It's my wife's favorite character. It's probably the 27th time I've said that on the channel, but it is what it is. She loves this mat. I love this mat. Some great things have happened on this mat. Some fire's been pulled on this mat. We've opened up a first chapter booster box on this mat on the channel. I mean, like, it's a special mat, and I mean, especially now with the first chapter booster or first chapter mats just skyrocketing in price. Like I've said on the channel before, I want to get that Maui playmat, and it's like every day that goes by, it just gets harder and harder to do it. I will make sure I get that mat. Like, there's no question about it. I'll get that mat. But it's getting harder and harder, man. Like it really is. So super happy that I've got the Maleficent mat. I mean, I don't want to play favorites, but honestly, it's probably my favorite mat, and it probably always will be. Anytime we ever like come back and we open anything that's first chapter related, like, I'll give you a little Easter egg. Most likely, that mat I will swap out the Belle for the Maleficent, most likely, because I just feel like first chapter should be open on a first chapter mat. That's just always been my feel. It's been my feel. But anyway, getting into the final mat that I own, and you've seen this one on the channel before, and I obviously don't have a box for this because, as y'all know, with the set championship mats, they don't come in boxes. They come wrapped in plastic or saran wrap or whatever that is. But we have the Stitch, the Rockstar Stitch mat from the first set championship, right? The Into the Inklands. That's when they first started doing it. Obviously love the mat, and obviously super happy that they created a mat that does not say champion on it, because I'm sure I'll get asked in the comments, so I'll just beat you to it. I didn't win this mat. I didn't take runner up. I just wanted the mat. I love the artwork. I mean, this is like, I think the Stitch is one of the coolest artworks in the entire hobby, and so I had to have this mat. We probably open more packs as a family with this Stitch mat. We just absolutely love it. So I'm happy that I have it. And yeah, like I said, super happy that I didn't have to get one that says champion on it, because I'm not the champion of anything, unless it's, pulling legendaries and maybe the occasional enchanted. I'm certainly the champion of making legendary pull videos for y'all, but super happy to have that Stitch. Other mats like that, like I said, obviously the Maui one I would like to get. The other call out I'll make is, like, I could see myself getting the Cinderella Stout-Hearted playmat down the road. The one that you can get from the prize wall from the DLCs. Don't think I'll ever get the Rapunzel. I just think that's probably a bridge too far price wise. Also for the fact that, I didn't win it, and it just, I don't know, like, at least the Cinderella, at least You can earn that one with tickets. I understand you have to win to go get tickets. I don't know. Like, we'll see. I'm super on the fence with the Cindy, but at the same time, right now, what's kind of keeping me from getting it is I'm just like, because I'm on the fence about it and it's so expensive, here we are. Like, I'm gonna funnel cash towards other things. So who knows, maybe I'll get that, but I definitely think that like number one on my list is for sure to get the Maui, and we'll go from there. But that's my entire Playmat collection, and I hope y'all liked it. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, go get in that Discord so you can keep up with the action, you can keep the conversation going. Can't wait to see y'all in there. And until next time, we are eternally grateful for you all, and we'll see you all on the other side. Peace out.